got it again on the right wing, and Holka will chip through center, leading O'Donnell in 2-on-2 with Loic. O'Donnell to the slot, fires, scores. No, he hit the post. They're saying no goal. O'Donnell raised his hands, was sure it was in, and play continues at center. Bezo slides one deep. O'Donnell had his hands in the air, Al. That'll be close, but the goal line never did come on.
No.
2 posts for the Vees.
I thought it got behind him, too.
4 scoring chances early. Here's to get to center.
1 minute left in the Vees penalty.
The Vees get changes on 3 of 4 penalty killers, as now it's Hammond walking in, backhander, and he scores. A beautiful goal from Mike Hammond, the league's leading scorer, with a dangle to the backhand there.
Well, that's why he's the league leading scorer. What a play he made. He just deked the defenseman out of his socks on a power play goal. That great power play of Salmon Arms comes up big, and they take a 1-0 lead on their second shot of the period.
Hammond's power play marker, well, there is a nice setup on that, as Hammond was coming off the bench on a change, and spotting him right at the blue line with the puck was a Salmon Arm forward in the corner of the Vees end. I can't recall the rebound. Played right to him by Milan, and pushing and shoving in the slot now as Killip is in a headlock from Bezo, and we're going to have coincidental roughing penalties at a minimum here.
I think Killip's going to go. I think Bezo's going to go.
Might be Johnston, Al, for the Vees. He had the first shot on Killip, but it looks like coincidentals here. Knowles is going to get one too, I think, because it might be 2 Salmon Arm minors and 1 V minor.
It's interesting.
As Derek Johnson in a second skirmish was sent to the deck. And I think this might result in a power play for the Vees, as it's 2 minors handed out to the Silverbacks, 1 to the Vees, in a bunch of skirmishes at Rumpel's net.
Well, they're coach.
And the Silverbacks back the other way. Hammond, a nice pass across. Here's a chance. Hammond scores his second of the night on a setup from Brad Reed. A give and go, and it's 2-0 Silverbacks.
Well, that's how explosive that team can be, and they just come out on the 2-on-1. One guy left open, and bang, it's in the net.
Mike Hammond, lethal around the net. You got a return pass from Brad Reed. It was a nice play at center as Hammond poked it around a defender. That set up the 2-on-1 as Reed had that poked puck land on his stick and played it right across to Hammond at the goal line. 2-0 Salmon Arm. O'Donnell, here's a 2-on-2 chance. O'Donnell, left circle, waits, plays, Lalezia fires, save made, rebound loose, behind the net, Lalezia finds, plays for O'Donnell, who fires, save made, more, and he hangs on. He was down and out, and somehow robbed O'Donnell, who had the upper half of the net open. Fires, shot stopped, rebound loose, unable to put it on net of the Vees, and the Silverbacks will skate it out to center and dump it down the ice. No icing with 45 seconds left on this Vees power play.
Well, I'll tell you that Moore is playing the game of his career, I think.
31 saves thus far. Holka reels in a pass. Plays to the right wall for Stetcher. Thrown on, save made, rebound loose. Johnston can't find it. Stetcher wraparound. He scores! Troy Stetcher, a big goal for the Vees, who have equalized, or got within 1, I should say, on the power play.
Well, they needed to score 1 on the power play, and they did just that. Troy Stetcher with a good wraparound there and coming up with a goal. Now the Vees got 8 minutes and 49 seconds to tie this game. It's 2-1.
A power play goal from Stetcher on a wraparound, and Moore's perfect night comes to an end. But these Silverbacks still lead by 1 with less than a half period remaining. We'll wait for the word on the assist, but it is Troy Stetcher's second goal of the postseason. If you remember, he scored the first goal of the playoffs for the Vees in Game 1. Feet, darting through center. O'Donnell into the right corner. He slides one deep, and in behind the net it goes. Bassaturo hammered there. A collision of epic proportions as Johnston nearly took his head off. A clean hit, and he's okay, believe it or not.
You don't want to make Johnson mad.
Wow.
What a hit. Whoa.
Vassaturo just absolutely clobbered, and now the Silverbacks ice the puck, and a face-off coming in the Salmon Arm, and that might be the heaviest hit of the year from the Vees.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you. Did he get clobbered? He had his head down. Nice clean hit.
An incredible hit from Johnston at the end of his shift, where he was hit by Knowles to start off the shift in his own zone. Offensive zone Face off for the Vees. They win the draw. 4 for the Vees. A pass for Stetcher, stolen. Here's Hammond, an empty net ahead of him for the hat trick. Hammond moving in, scores a hat trick goal for Mike Hammond, and the Silverbacks will win Game 1 with just 8.7 seconds remaining.
Well, you can see why they went out and got him, and that's why it's important to pick up a guy like that at the deadline. I'll tell you, this guy's a heck of a hockey player. He might be the difference in this series. He's certainly the difference in this hockey game.
3-1, Salmon Arm leading Penticton, just 8.7 seconds remaining. Onto the ice, Hall, Rigby, and Betts. Lukoff and Beaulieu on the back end. A hat trick goal for Mike Hammond, and a big first win of the series for Salmon Arm. The rest, just the dropping of the puck. Here's the call. There's the buzzer. Salmon Arm takes Game 1 and leads this best of 7 with 6 games theoretically remaining, 3 of them in Salmon Arm home ice, taken away by the visitors.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with having those first 2 games at home. But at any rate, the Vees should have won this hockey game. If it's not for Mike Hammond, they do. And look at the shots. I mean, doubled the shots, doubled the scoring chances. But Salmon Arm came out with the win. Mike Hammond was the difference, and the goaltender, Chris Moore.
We'll take a break and return with our post-game show on the other side for Parker Chrysler. We will be live in the Valley First Vault. We'll take a look around the BCHL as night 2 of the second round of the playoffs continues. We'll have some scores, some post-game conversation, and much more. Salmon Arm wins Game 1 3-1 on Easy Rock.